Hi everybody, it's Liz again. I am taking a little bit more me time. I just got my daughter discharged from the hospital. She's all set. Her gallbladder is out. She is no longer yellow. But I felt like the need to just to disconnect and connect. So here I am disconnecting and connecting, and then I just thought I should make a video. I don't know why, I just felt like I needed to. Plus, I remembered yesterday was Tuesday, my daughter was in the hospital, with surgery and stuff, so completely forgot about the giveaway. So, I am going to be doing that tonight at, let's say, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. 6 o'clock. I'll go live and I'll announce the winner. And so make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell notifications. And I will ask you one more favor. I want you to please comment below what kind of symptoms you've been having lately that you think are out of the ordinary, and ones that you're struggling with, that maybe I can help you with, or I can connect you to the stone that might help you. I don't have all the answers, but I can try. That's what I'm feeling called to do. Been reading about twin flames. It's so interesting. Makes me wonder if that's what's missing in my life. But then I hate to think that another person would be the reason why I don't feel a certain kind of way, right? So who knows? I'm going to be doing more research up on that stuff, and I'll let you guys know. I've just been seeing it a lot, twin flames in different places I go, different spiritual groups. People are talking about it and stuff. So I was just kind of sounds interesting. And then Amelia Burt talks about how she just connected with her twin flame, and how they're remembering past lives and everything, which is so amazing. That's so cool. That's the magical stuff, man. That's what keeps me going, because sometimes things can be really dark. I know you guys know that. And the only thing that kind of really keeps me going is the fact that there's something more to life than just what we see. And knowing that and I'll have these times today. I just kind of felt really anxious when I woke up, and just unsettled, just not feeling right, and I feel this is my new warning sign. Hey, I say new because I'm just learning myself. I feel I'm a newborn baby learning how to walk again, so it's all these new feelings and sensations I'm having. It's learning how to adapt and cope with them, learning how to take time for myself to process the feelings that I'm having. And that's the key to all of this stuff. We're feeling all these weird ass shit. We're not normally having migraine headaches. We're not normally, or maybe we are. Maybe that migraine headache is something that's coming around, that pattern that you have to work out, only you can figure that out for yourself. I can't answer that for you. One of the best ways to do it is to meditate on it. Just sit and breathe and just kind of ask the universe, and then just let it go and see what comes into your head, and just without judgment, let it go, because when we don't judge our thoughts, it's it's so much easier to hear our higher self, because we're not caught up on that thought that we shouldn't have had, or whatever the case may be. I have one thing, theory that I've learned recently is that our thoughts aren't ours necessarily. It's we're a radio, and depending upon what frequency we are vibrating at is what our thoughts come into our heads and stuff like that. So we're walking around, as the wind blows, all of this energy is coming to us, and the same exact thoughts that the person has that's next to you, you could have too, if you're vibrating at the same exact frequency. that's just, it's a weird concept. I'm still kind of learning about it. Just wanted to talk about it a little bit. And whenever I find something cool and new, I like to talk about it. Yeah, and another thing that I've really been noticing, which is amazing, is that, like, you think about humans and their pets, you know, we have animals and stuff, and I'm watching all these dog lovers and stuff, and they have their dogs, and they're taking them for walks because that's what their dog loves to do. And it's like, without realizing it, you're connecting to the dog because you want to be closer to nature, right? And the dog is connecting you back to nature by you loving the dog and doing what the dog likes to do. It's amazing. Because I'm like, so maybe these people wouldn't have liked to be like outdoorsy people, but like now they have a dog and the dog likes to go for walks in the park. So they go for walks in the park. Like my cousin Sam, she has a dog, and like when she came to visit, it was like all about the dog, you know? She wanted to go to the park where the dog would be happy, and you know, totally awesome. So for it. So we did. We went to the park and we had the best time of our lives. You know, we brought our bubbles, and Sammy blew bubbles, and we smoked pot. It wasn't like, okay, it was like vaporizers. It wasn't like we were like smoking a joint, okay? But we were like puffing on vaporizers, sitting in Elm Park, like blowing bubbles in Worcester. Like, what's up? And laughing and just not giving a shit, just having a good time. And Sam, like, is like my girl. Me and her, we grew up together. But yeah, we're only like 6 months apart. We're like second cousins, but you would think that we were like sisters because we're close. And it's weird because no matter how far apart we have been, we've gone through the same thing together in our lives. Like, even when we didn't have contact with each other, we were like all the same things. You know, me and Sammy, we struggled with the same demons together separately in our own lives at the same exact time. And it was like, after we both got through our demons, now we're reconnecting again, you know? And it's so amazing because we have so much in common, and it's nice to have somebody that you're related to. I mean, they don't have to be related to them, but it's nice when they are, because I feel like a lot of times we feel like we have to like our relatives and we don't have to like them. You know, I love plenty of mine from a distance. No offense, but like just some people, they just, you know, and you have to go with what feels right. Like, you love them from a distance, you know. But anyways, I am like just taking some time for me. And even though it doesn't feel 100% good right now, I'm still doing it because I know that it's necessary. And like, I'm trying to listen to like what my body says, to like not force myself to do things, but at the same time making boundaries with myself and trying to realize when it's my mind playing tricks on me and not my higher self. Because like I can go into these depressions where like I just go in this like circle of like darkness and sadness and stuff. And it's like, what takes me out of it? You know, I have to just like push myself to move, push myself to do something that makes me feel good, even though I might feel like I don't want to do it. And that's where I'm saying, like, you might feel like you don't want to do it, but sometimes it's like just our minds, like it's our ego, our tricky mind that plays tricks on us. It's like we might feel tired and our bodies tell us to sleep. But what we really need is to be recharged. And I've been saying this a lot because I actually read it on somewhere. It was like, sorry, I think I just saw an owl. So I'm just looking up because I saw one the other day. And it would be cool if I saw it again. It's the same wood, so it wouldn't be like totally abnormal. But it would be super cool because I found an owl feather that same day. A huge one. Anyways, I don't know where it went, but it was a big bird. Beautiful. I love this area. I come here like whenever I need to reset my batteries, recharge. And that's where I am right now. Got my rainbow obsidian. I love this little thing here. It's so beautiful. Can you see it in the sunlight? It's like a bullseye. And then I have this amazes, which is amethyst, is this jewelite from Africa. And then I have Lemurian diamantina, Lemurian quartz. And then I have Setiloka azostulate from India. And then I have phenakite. This one's from Nigeria. It's like a bunch of little, you probably can't see it very well, but yeah, like chips. I made that. They have like these little pendants that you can buy on Amazon for like $10. You get like 5 or 6 or 7 or whatever. And they unscrew, you can put the stuff in it, and that's what I did. And I sell those on my shop too, if you guys were interested. I have them with moldavite, I have them with Libyan desert glass, all sorts of stuff. And that's my site. I have one on Etsy too, but like honestly guys, if you have my information, just contact me directly, because you're gonna get a way better deal if you can if you can just like do it directly with me. We cut out the selling fees and all that horse crap and everything else in between. You know, why have the middleman if you have me right here, right now, right? So anyways, I'm taking some time for me. I'm out in nature. I took like a solid hour before I even got on the camera just to reconnect to source and rebalance myself, and I'm already feeling better. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I felt like shit. Like, all I wanted to do was just go and lay down and take a nap and like disappear. And like feeling overwhelmed because like being in the hospital with my daughter, being out of work, like thinking about all the paperwork that's piling up there, like worried about everything that's probably overdue. And like I was able to cover it like with my crew, but I wasn't able to like do my paperwork because I don't have any means to do it from home. And even if I could, honestly, I was with Skylar, like, you know, we didn't really call the nurse. Like, if she needed to go to the bathroom, I took her. If she needed to be repositioned, I repositioned her. If she needed to be washed, I washed her. Like, the only thing they really did was give her medicine and do the surgery. It's anything other than that, care-wise, I was with her the whole time, pretty much, except for like the little bits of time that I took for myself, which I'm learning are so crucial, so crucial. Like, we don't take enough time for ourselves. We're in this society that pushes us to work and makes us feel lazy when we don't work, and work, and it kills us. Like, literally gives us cancer from the stress, and like we cripple ourselves with these false belief systems, you know? I honestly don't care about how much money I make. I just want to be living like comfortably, you know? And I have to say, we are doing that right now. And I never want to, like, I took like a couple of courses, like certificate programs, but like I did 4 years of school altogether. If you add in the certificates, maybe 5. And that's only because I did CNA and then I did activity professional. But I also have certified dementia practitioner. You just add it all in. Go ahead. That was only a day though, but still, a day counts. And anyways, I feel like the need to just immerse myself in nature so much so that I just become one with nature. I feel like something's gonna click if I watch the water long enough, or I watch the birds long enough. Like, something was just gonna click into place. And so I find myself now, instead of taking a nap like my mind told me to, I find myself here yet again in West Boylston at the reservoir, walking down the path that I love to walk down with the water and the woods. Hardly any humans, and if there are humans, they've seemed to be nice so far. And very far and few between, which I like that. No offense to any humans, but like, when I want to have time alone, I want to be alone, you know? That's like, I don't know. Some people like to be around people all the time, and I never understood that. It's like, I need time alone. And I think that comes with being a highly sensitive person, because I feel all these energies and emotions all the time, constantly picking up on everything in my environment. Like, I have to really be sure to take time for me, and as light workers is so important, guys. Like, I didn't realize how important until I started doing the energy protection. And I let myself get a little more run down than I should have with Skylar. But that's okay, because she's my daughter and I'm human. And even though I may be awakening, I'm still human. You know? And, yeah. I just can't stress enough how important it is to take care of you. Like, really take care of you. Even if it doesn't feel good, even if it feels so wrong, even if you feel so guilty, let that go. Let it go. Let it go. I know it's hard. I'm still doing it. I'm still letting it go. But let it go. And the more that I let it go, the more I feel alive, and the more these things don't bother me as much. The easier it is for me to snap back into place. You know? Just like if you're walking down the street, like if you start to feel some kind of way, go for a walk. Throw on some positive music. I love music to get me back up. Monita, if you like rap. And Wild Light is another good one. Nessie Gomez. There's so many, I have to think. I'm going to make a list, and then I'll come back on here and I'll say it for you guys. Like, of all my spiritual music, my go-tos, all my favorite songs that I like to listen to when I'm feeling some kind of way. Because, like, if you're feeling disconnected and, like, down, throw on some Monita. Just make sure you put down the bass a little, because her shit's so hard. Like, boom, boom, like, bass, boom. But you'll want to fucking dance, so have your dance shoes on too. And yeah, like, her energy is amazing. She's I wish I lived in London, dude, because we would be hanging out. Seriously, as I bend spoons and she will do her telekinesis. Yeah. If any of you guys like-minded that live in the area would ever like to get together and, like, do some fun shit, or just talk spiritual shit, or just shoot the shit and hang out, like, I'm down. I haven't had friends in a long time, and it's time. And the reason why I haven't had friends is because I haven't resonated with anybody, but I feel like there's so many light workers coming out of the woodwork. There has to be somebody out there that would resonate with me. I'm not a bad person, but like, I just refrain from the bullshit. I don't like drama. I don't like bullshit. I don't like talking about other people. I'd rather focus on what's good in my life and what's good on yours. Like, tell me what's good on yours. Like, what's good, So, I'm going to finish my walk. Then I'm going to go home and get ready for our 6 o'clock live, where I will be giving away a beautiful piece of Moldavite, and maybe something else too, as a sorry, like, for being a day late and $1 short. Even though the universe has this way of doing these things to us. I'm turning around. I'm getting hot. It's like a hill. So beautiful. But, if you're walking down, you're taking the time, like, make sure, like, if you see a beautiful sunset, you stop. Take a minute. Doesn't matter if you're going to be late for work. Shoot him a message. Say you're running a couple minutes late. Pull over. Enjoy that sunset. Stop. Soak it in. Shit, we don't take enough for granted. Like, we take all this shit for granted that is so beautiful around us. We never take the time to stop and smell the roses. We're always focused on what we don't have instead of what we do. And this is where our problem lies. We have a lack mentality, and that's where we go wrong. Because we are so abundant. And once you start seeing it and feeling it, that's when you're going to start to draw it in. I can tell you, my whole life I've always felt abundant. But I've never you know, like we had enough to get by. We weren't rich, but we had enough to get by, you know. I wouldn't say that we were poor. I would just say that we had the things that we needed and we went without the things that we didn't. And that was okay, you know. And same for right now, for today, like with my kids, like they're not lacking in any way. They have everything and that they need and more, believe me. And I make, you know, I don't make that great money, but I don't make that good money either, you know? Like I make in the middle, but that's because I don't want to make a lot of money, guys. Like if I wanted to, I would. I just don't see the point in having all this money if you don't need it, you know? And I've never been good with the money. It's like you get the money and then you want to spend the money. It's like the whole mentality of money is just wrong. It's just wrong. Like we have so much. We're born with nothing, you know, just ourselves. Like I truly believe that's all you really need to live. Well, besides love and, you know, you need your food and stuff like that, but that all comes, you know. It's just like that support system is the most necessary, I guess. I don't know. I like to do these like things where I just kind of like talk and then I go on a tangent of thinking and then I just say what I think and then you guys can listen and you might have already hung up. I don't blame you. I'm kind of having a blah day. So the first person to make a comment on this video, I am going to give a beautiful piece of azestulite. Won't be a big one, but it will be something. So go ahead and comment below. First commenter is going to get a beautiful azestulite point. Okay? And for that azestulite point, I want you to tell me what you would like me to talk about. What kind of topics would you like me to talk about? What kind of questions do you have for me? I mean, like, I could do anything with this channel that you guys wanted, so you tell me. I have tarot cards. I have all sorts of things. You know, I could do tarot card readings, like, once a week or whatever, or, like, a card draw per person or something for, like, a half an hour. Tell me if that's something you guys are interested in, because I would. And I wouldn't be walking around like this while I did it either. I would, like, sit down and, like, you know, probably invest in a tripod or something and make it nice. I might even put background music. But yeah, you know, I enjoy having these this time for myself and time to spread my light with you, or what I have with you, my wisdom. Maybe it's wisdom. Like I said, it's just an opinion, right? Take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay? Because I'm not here to preach. And I don't want, like, to be Jesus. So, please. I don't. I might be able to turn water into wine, but still working on that walking on water thing, you know? So, when I get that down, I'll let you guys know. No, I'm just joking. But seriously, looking for like-minded people in my area that would want to hang out, that aren't creepy. And if you're creepy, at least be creepy in a good way, okay? Like, not like creepy in like a stalker killer kind of way, but like creepy in like I love you because you are love. Creep. Love. Creep. Yeah. Just no creeps. Just love. We'll go with that. All right. I think this is getting to be a little bit much now. It's like 25 minutes. I'm sweating. And you guys are probably like, what the fuck? So, I'm going to get off now. And like I said, like, subscribe, and comment below what you would like me to talk about or do with this channel. And you will get a free azestulite crystal point. And if you would like to be my friend, well, you can put that in the comments below too, and then we can figure it out from there. I'm on Facebook and Instagram and all that other things too. Yeah. And yeah, I'm just looking to like make a community, guys. Let's make a community. Let's do this. Like, what's holding us back from living our best lives? Let's do this together. Let's make a fucking community. Let's do it.